Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet, and I just realised my lunch is actually in the microwave. I was just heating it up a little bit, and then I got completely obsessed with redesigning the bus, and I kind of forgot about it, and it's probably going to be cold, so I'm not going to eat it while I cast, though. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to eat it while I cast, because that would just be bad. But I'm very hungry. I went to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned like an hour ago, and it was a good dentist, though. He didn't screw me around. He didn't do anything crazy. But still, my teeth feel really, really weird. And there's nothing I'd like more than to get a nice sandwich and just chomp on it. But yeah, Factorio just takes over. Once you get in there, it takes over. And yes. So, as you can see, we're going to move the entire bus down a little bit. Leave this gap here a little bit, because we've been getting a bit close with some of this. So we'll leave a nice gap here. And then this is what we're going to be doing. So all of these will eventually be purples, and they will initially be blue, but yeah, move on to purples later. And they're all going to be undergrounds. The entire bus is going to be one long series of undergrounds. None of this belt crap anymore. It's all going to be undergrounds except when they split off. And if you think about it, it's going to look a lot like this. So you got the pipes, the underground, the underground. When you need to split something off, you do a break and you split it off. And that is going to be what our bus is like, all undergrounds. So, this is going to be the top one. 3 iron, 2 steel. That's right, 2 full steel belts. Because a lot of these guys, like, it seems like every intermediate product needs steel. Like, this guy needs steel, this guy needs steel. There's a lot of intermediate products that need steel. To be honest, though, those will probably be made off the bus. But, yeah, you know what? I feel like 2 steel on the bus. Maybe that'll be a bit of an overkill, but for now, we'll leave it like that. 2 steel, 2 titanium, 2 nitinol. Nitinol is basically the 4th level product. So it goes iron, then steel, then titanium, and then nitinol. Nitinol is the big top level. And then we've got tungsten carbide, which I saw a bit of, but then again, we've seen stuff like copper tungsten. So it's weird. I don't know. I don't know about this one yet. We'll do it, but I don't know about this one. And then we've got 2 miscellaneous. So if we need copper tungsten, we can stick that on here. But you got to remember, this is for the bus. So if we make an expanded mold to make all of these, I don't give a shit about taking them off the bus, because we don't need X amount of them per minute. We don't need to build them on a per second or a per minute ratio. We just need to make sure they get the components at some point. In other words, logistic bots all the way for all of this stuff. We might hook up nitinol from the bus for these guys. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but really the only things I'm concerned with getting off the bus is science and belts. And belts we're going to need a crap load of, and stuff like inserters as well, that we're going to need a crap load of, that we're really going to need in bulk, is all the things that I'm worried about getting off the bus. I mean, stuff like oil refineries, we don't need them in bulk, so making sure the bus has everything to make these guys, kind of a waste. We can use logistics bots for those. So anyway, that's these two, guys. The next, and this is a set of 12, because the blue undergrounds, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought the blue undergrounds only went 12, but apparently they go 14. Oh, that's right. Anyway, that's fine. So they go 14 apparently. Well, we're not going to relay out these because I got them nicely in sets of 12. So anyway, we got 3 copper. I was debating going down to 2 copper, but then I looked at this and I'm just like, because we need a crap load of these basic circuits, and the basic circuits take a decent amount of copper. So if we really start expanding these, and I do want to expand these, I want to have 2 full belts of these on the bus, then we need to make sure that our copper is up there with making those. So I got 3 copper lines, 2 for tin, which seems fair, 1 for lead, don't need that much, aluminium, gold, bronze, 1 belt each, because they're all needed for science, stone brick, 1 belt, wood 1 belt, carbon 1 belt. And that's it, I think. Stuff like the iron ore and the stone ore, I'm pretty sure they're not needed for science. The iron ore is kind of needed for science in terms of ferric chloride solution, but I feel like we can logistics spot that over and we will be fine. So yeah, so those are kind of the basic, just random crap. And then we got the electronics. And I love the way that these lay over the belts. This is very interesting. So we got one for solder. I thought about logistic spotting solder, but we really do need a ton of it. Because if you have a look, the blue circuits need 4 solder. I don't know why they need 4 solder. This guy only needs 2, this guy only needs 1, this guy only needs 1. But we're still going to be making a ton of basic electronic components, so I feel like, yeah. I feel like at least 1 belt for solder is fine. Logistic spotting that, bit too much of a pain. 2 for electric components, that's a no-brainer. We already got 2 belts for that. 2 for transistors, I thought I'd shoot them up a bit because this guy needs 2 transistors, this guy needs 4 transistors. So the ratios are kind of a bit all over the place. Now, we've only got 1 for integrated electronics. Blue circuits needs 4 of them, but we are not going to need a lot of blue circuits. We don't need it for science. We don't need it for anything that has a constant throughput. And electronic processing board, we're not even putting that on the bus. And the other thing it needs, CPUs, we're not even putting them on the bus. That would be completely logistics based, those guys. So, yeah. We do have 2 basic circuits, 2 basic electronics, 1 electronic circuits, and 1 electronic logic. So what I'm trying to do is get as close as possible to the point where we can make all the science we need off the bus. And I haven't really included rocket science in that, so maybe I should. But I think with rocket science we should be okay. So where are we? This guy, solid fuel, that's a petrol deal. Steel, copper, and plastic. I feel like we're going to be fine. We've got 2 steel lines on the bus. If I only had 1 before, seeing the low density structures may have changed my mind up to 2, but we've already got 2, so that's fine. Plastic is below, and I think I got 2 of those. And then this, logic boards and speed module 1s, which we've already got the potential to make a decent amount of, so that's fine. So that's all the electronics, and then we got miscellaneous 2 down here. So this is 2 lines of plastic, line of batteries, line of lithium batteries. Lithium batteries were kind of a meh, but we need them for science, so that's why they're here. Silicon plate, silicon nitride, again, for science. Glass is taken off because I may have made a mistake here. I assumed glass wasn't needed for science, but I may have made a mistake. What are you needed for? Glass. Glass is needed for these guys. Okay, glass is back on the bus because we need it for these guys and we need these guys for science. So pretty much anything for science that is not a fluid, we really should be on the bus. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to add that. Glass might even belong up here with all of these miscellaneous ones, but it kind of does actually, but these are 12 and I don't really want to sort of screw this up a little bit. You know what? We don't need. The only thing we need glass for is bloody the thingamybobs for building those green boards. So I feel like I'm okay with moving it down here next to the plastic. So you go like that, you go like that, you go like that, and you go like that, and then you are going to be glass. And my God, this is a pain to actually update because they don't trigger unless you actually put unless you change the circuit conditions under the covers to actually make them see. So what we have to do is this is currently triggered on iron ore. So we go up to, we had a chest up there hooked up to a circuit condition. Let's just put that back and let's trigger that. And now we dump iron ore in there and they all update and we can see that now displays glass. Excellent. I'll leave the chest there, but I'll take the iron ore out. They all go back to 0. It's a bit annoying to have the 0 there, but the important thing is we do have plastic and glass and all the proper things written on it. So that's how it is going to be. We might faff this a little bit, move these guys over, but I feel like it's fine at the moment. This is not necessarily where the bus is going to start. We'll probably still start it over here somewhere. But I don't mind moving it over a little bit because the more room we have for smelting, the better we are going to be. Now, what are we going to do about this episode? I feel like iron is starting to become a problem. Yeah, iron is a problem. We are not getting enough iron going in here, which is bad. We've stopped research though. So these guys will back up, which will reduce the strain on iron, which is nice, because I'm sure this purple production science is using up a very decent amount of iron. Look at those belts go. This one's always going full speed. So that's a blue belt, a full blue belt that's basically being used up for all these guys. Awesome. Do we want to do any more research, though, while we can? Insert a capacity bonus? Yeah, let's do that. That will help a little bit. We'll just do bonuses, insert a, just do science as it goes. So, what have we been researching? Well, while I was doing that, we managed to finish mining productivity level 15. So we got a 30% bonus, I believe, on all of our mines, which is huge, and on all of our petrols and our pumps and blah, 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 blah. We haven't looked at lithium for ages yet. How are these guys doing? Full. That's good to know. I suppose we're not using a lot of these guys, but it's good to know anyway. So, not sure how we want to do this. I feel like I want to get the bus sorted before I get the smelting area sorted, having all of this crap sorted out, and transition all of the stuff that we need to transition over into robots nice and quickly. So whatever was on this bus that is no longer going to be on this bus, we'll transition that over to robots, and then we'll just start moving the bus around. It's a bit of a pain, and the biggest problem here is actually going to be the sheer amount of undergrounds, because I really do like the idea of using undergrounds. I really do. But what's going to happen is we're going to use a ton of undergrounds, and we're not going to use a ton of belts. We're actually going to recycle a crap load of belts. But that's fine. What we can do is we can just put these blue belts that are actually part of the bus, we can just chuck all of them back into storage somewhere, and they will get used slowly as we need. They'll get used slowly as we need them, and as science needs them as well. So there we go. We got that. Do we need anything else desperately? Radar's 3. It's not quite desperate, but let's do it anyway. Give me some of yo storage chests. The only thing left in here is these guys. We're really not using splitters that much. Did I really ask for 500? I feel like I only need 200. I feel like 500 is way too much. Give me another one. Nitinol, see? It's the blue circuits and nitinol, and that is level 4, and that is how it's going to be. So, yeah, that is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Alright, so you are storage warehouse, as opposed to normal warehouse, which is good. So, when we start throwing belts away and all over the place, that should be able to store a ton of them. So, question, what are we going to do about iron? Answer is, I think we do the same thing we did about steel. Oh, that's right, we need to get these belts. Not going to use these guys, I don't think. We could use undergrounds for these, but we could skip straight to this, and that's nitinol. And nitinol is not too bad-ish. Yes. It's nickel and titanium, basically. So that's fairly straightforward. Nickel is not too bad as well. Requires oxygen, and it produces that thing, which is sulfur dioxide, actually. What the hell do we need sulfur dioxide for? I don't know. Oh, we can turn it into sulfuric acid. Okay, so the offshoot of nickel can be used to create sulfuric acid, which is kind of a double thing going on, but what we might be able to do is we might be able to set up some sort of thing where we build up sulfuric acid and then we void extra when we need nickel, and then these guys, we can set the batteries up to use sulfuric acid from the nickel over the sulfuric acid from the petrol, and this guy could potentially just be using petroleum for plastic. Are we really getting low on crude? I feel like we are. Most of these guys aren't even running anymore. Yeah. These guys will run forever. I'm not sure how they get down to the minimum, so we take this guy off. 39%. I believe they go down to either 10% or 1%. I have a feeling it's 10%. Where did my pump go? We can do stuff about this, though. We can get better pumps because it never completely runs out, so better pumps will be able to help us quite a lot. Level 5. So this guy needs titanium, this guy needs... We could probably just build pump jack Mark 4s, actually. That's a mining power of 2, mining speed of 4. So it's just the speed goes up. The mining power doesn't go up as well, but it's 4 times as fast as the current ones. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get all the belt stuff out of the way. And what are we going to do? We're going to do some iron stuff here, which I feel like is a good idea. So technically, this can support... I've got space for a support for blue belts. Yeah. And I keep saying this is going to get torn down, but the fact is that, yeah. We kind of do need... You know what? I'm going to change this station up. You are now requesting 64,000. Okay? Don't let me catch you getting anywhere near empty again. Alright? It is just not going to happen. And we probably want some more. We're going to mess around with this station. Iron is no longer going to be a little guy. Do we want 2 iron stations, or do we want to make this guy huge? Whoa. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I feel like every station should be 2 trains full. So what we're going to do is we're not going to make this station huge. We got some trains heading over, but that's fine. We're going to just duplicate it a bit. Excellent. You guys go like that. 4, and we'll get another iron station. And we'll get some logistics 5. Give me some purple undergrounds. Those guys are awesome. So yeah. This is going to be very, very sweet. Steel. Alright. Let's run over to the logistics area. That took about 2 seconds. Bots, give me some steel. Give me some steel. I need more steel. You have it here. I could grab it right out of the chest, but I'm going to wait for the bots to come and grab it. We got 588 ready to pick up. Of course, this base is so huge. You know what? So the bots take so long to get here. Screw you, bots. I am waiting no longer. Oh, man. I don't know how fast we would have to get the bot speed to be to actually properly deal with that crap, but for now, it's fine. So... Yes, alright, I'll get out of the way. Yes, okay. Now these need to be extremely fast, of course. So, let's grab this dinky little setup here. Grab 50 of these. Extremely fast loader completed. Tool belt, level 3. Why haven't we done that already? I feel like that's a good idea. So what are you doing? You are waiting for iron. And this guy got those extra 2 things, which is awesome. But now we need to set these guys up. And we need to set a couple of green wires up. There, and then you go like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. What the hell? Oh, I see. This stuff was already there. Whoops. 32,000. And you are requesting... Oh, shit. You're requesting... Okay, well, we got a couple of things going to the wrong station now. Turn to Spidey 674. Main base input iron ore. Now, if I remember correctly, the I keep pressing the wrong button and it keeps doing some weird things to me, so yeah. I seem to remember from Logistics Trade Network that the only stations you can have with the same name are the depots. If you try and make any other station have the same name, you will end up in trouble. So that is not good. Do we have inventory space? These are logistic systems using, basically they're just bigger things. Train braking force. That would be nice to have. That means our trains will be able to go faster. I feel like braking force is a good thing to go for. So let's go. Braking force 7. Excellent. Where are the trains? I could have sworn there would be a couple of aluminium ones we have to redirect off here. Oh, what the hey? How the hell did this happen? How the hell did you do that? You got a chain signal. The chain signal is doing weird things. Okay. This is flashing weird, and that's why it obviously got ignored. So, if we put one here, it no longer gets ignored. You need to go. You can't go anywhere now, can you? You're stuck. Damn it! How did this stupid crap happen? Alright, we're gonna have to... That is why I need shields, because you run into the goddamn freaking... let's have a look. 1735, 1740. Okay. That is why I need shields, because that crap happens. You got legs, you run really fast. What is this? This is not my base, this is a different base. This is a base with turrets. This is a thingy-me base. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I turned off autosave. Hooray! We are back in this game, and we have reset a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to take a break, and we are going to fix all of the stuff that we missed. Just a sec. Alrighty, I feel like we are back to some degree. I feel like that is good. It turns out that I had completely turned autosave off because I thought it was a pain in the ass in the middle of videos, and it is, but damn, I went back all the way before I even put their labels down, so no more labels. I could have redone them all. I couldn't be bothered. I was just like, oh, screw that. So instead I just put some chests down, and that shows us everything that is going to be in the chest. I just realized we ended up with as much iron as copper in the end, so yeah, that kind of works out. So we got a whole bunch of chests here, a whole bunch of chests here, showing all the components we need, and we can still see where everything is. So I'm happy with that. Don't have any nitinol and tungsten carbide to put in these chests yet, but in the future they will be there. So we got that set up again. We got our second iron station set up again. I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time. Did we not hook the cable up to you? I suppose that's fine. We'll save it for... There we go. You are red. Why are you red? Input 1. Input 2. Oh, that's right. Aluminium. Well, we never got around to fixing this anyway, because if we do that, suddenly this is green. Okay. That was a bit of a whoopsie, and we were rushing over to fix it when we died. So now we are fine. I just need to figure out why this one is bad. So you have... There we go, there's the autosave. You got a yellow signal, and you got a red signal. Why do you have a red signal? Okay. I change you to you, and I change you to you. That shouldn't really affect the signal though. Why are you red? What is going on here? There's lead. I think that's lead. Going on into the lead station. Yep. Alright, so why are you red? Let's try and work this out. So, 10 million, 16 request, negative 32 iron ore. Tells me that you should be requesting iron ore. This guy is 10, 16, 1, negative 8.9. So, can we not have two stations requesting the same thing? I feel like we can, and I feel like I've definitely done it before, so I don't know what the big deal is. It's got nothing to do with these inserters. Why are you red? Did I connect? Okay. Let's destroy the stop. Let's put it back down, nice and fresh. This is still good. You copy and paste, and then we change, 2. So we change to 1. So it actually does complain if there's 2 stops the same. So now they're green. You are connected. Now you connect like that. There we go. Now we've got some gas cooking. So, at the, yeah, we were actually going to fix iron. Since I had to go back so far in my save, where iron is not a problem yet, but you can see it's rapidly becoming a problem. And we're still going to go through and we're still going to fix some stuff. So I feel like we can do something with iron here in the rest of this episode. And then next episode, maybe we'll start hitting the bus. Once we fix up iron, then we should be able to hit the bus quite hard. And yes, 4 blue belts going in. We will be using 6 blue belts coming out, including steel. Although the iron, I don't know if I'm going to fill up a full blue belt. I feel like I should try. Anyway, I should try. So, let's have a look here. What are we doing? So, you got iron coming there. It's going to be put in here. That is beautiful. We got 2 separate things. Although in the future, when it's all logistics based, they will be caching off whatever's in a total of 1. So, it'll be interesting. But for now, let's concentrate on you guys getting into the thing. And you're just complaining about solar panels, so that's fine. A little bit of lag there. Interesting. So, you are like that. We don't need you anymore. You are like that. Yep. Damn it, go where I want you to go. Okay, now we are good. Now we have got everything we need. So put that like that. Shift, shift. Delete, delete. I don't really need this pole anymore because it's not going anywhere, but I'll leave it there because lights are awesome. Oh, of course, of course. Shift. And this is where I need the extra fast inserters. And we already did that, so I missed redoing that. But that's fine. At least I didn't put you through all the redoing the labels crap. There we go. So that's a ton of stuff coming out there. We've got 4 full belts. I feel like, yeah. It's now actually backing up because we've got too much throughput. How is the train service doing? You got a decent amount. You got 6 belts going in. This is still looking pretty healthy. I mean, what was it? 11 million there or something like that? 12 million? So I feel like that's alright. You are another iron? No, you're just going on home. But do we have any trains yet that have really screwed up? So we've got 2 trains out. That one's leaving and this one's offloading iron. So I feel like we're pretty good. This is obviously the second train to offload iron. And now we've got a ton of it. So let's concentrate on these guys. So let's start off by upgrading all the belts. I feel like let's just do a big push here. This is iron. This is all iron. Upgrade. And we still got belts here. So they're obviously still working. So we didn't run out, which is awesome. I have a feeling we're going to run out really soon, but for now, it's all good. We even upgraded this miscellaneous iron line to be blue. For some of it anyway, but yeah. So now that has been beautiful. Bloody belts under there. I knew this was going to be a pain. I knew when I put it down like 30 episodes ago that this was going to be a pain. Oh, look at that. Those little wooden poles were powering the entire base. Ooh, how hilarious is that? Because there's this big gap over there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the whole base is powered again. Thank Christ for that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to completely destroy this thing. Completely destroy this thing. We're going to completely destroy this thing. Here we go. Oh, I love having 200 robots who actually know what they're doing. Sort of know what they're doing. Come on, guys. I did most of it. You did the rest of it. Oh, look at that. It's actually bots from the main base. You guys can't reach the main base, can you? Oh, look at that. Construction That is a very large radius of construction. Where is this guy coming from? So this guy can reach all the way over into that corner, which is beautiful. But I guess the priority came to my other bots. So let's go ahead and upgrade these, and then let's see what the damage is going to be over here. So, yep. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a lot of damage to this throughput. What the hell? Oh, now we're out of belts. Now we are out of belts. Yep. Give me some more of those. We could drop off some old ones, but I feel like it's going to be fine. And you are missing a few, aren't you? There you go. Now you're not missing any. Now we've got full belt throughput for all of these guys, and we can see it starting to drain off here. And this is where we just go nuts, I feel like. Okay. So let's get all 4 of these, including this guy, and you can see down the bottom left of the blueprint we've got the undergrounds in the perfect place. So the undercurrent coal and iron ore lines should continue to be awesome. Although we didn't quite get enough, did we? We need to go down and get that as well. That bottom line, I almost forgot that one. So now we put this there. We're missing some belts. You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. And then we'll do another one. Because we want blue belts, and blue belts are 3 times faster than normal belts. Now, it's not placing the proper underground things there, but that is fine. We are really pushing it. We're over the 30-minute mark, aren't we? It's hard to tell. But, yeah, I think we are. Let's take a bunch of those. Let's take a bunch of those. How many guys are we missing? So our blueprint is 96, so which means we need 192. And you guys. Oh, man, you guys do not want to. We should just make this a permanent thing. I really feel like we should. Because I am so sick of seeing yellow inserters everywhere. Insufficient items? No! Give us all of your items. We want all of them. Oh, that's 2,400. That's a lot. Well, we got a lot of inventory space, so it's all good. There we go. Now the bots start pushing these guys out as fast as they can. And then we upgrade them all again. And the bots start pushing the other ones out. And then we upgrade them again. And this is just iron, so we don't need to worry about red guys. You are like that. And we're out of poles. We're not out of wooden poles. Thank God we're not using those anymore. But we are out of normal poles. This feels like another thing I should be requesting. Although, given we're going towards substations so heavily, I feel like maybe we shouldn't bother. Let's just get 500 of those. Now, we're not building these furnaces, and that is a problem. 40. So let's stand over here. We're in logistics range. And let's wait until they give me stuff, and then let's build another 40. And we'll have to do this 5 times. Come on, robots. Have to wait a little bit, but eventually they will give me a ton of stuff. It'll go from not having nothing to just having so much. Once the bots get here. And hopefully after they deliver, they will go back and they will stay in a roboport that is nice and close. Which means that when we keep needing them and keep needing them and keep needing them. Yeah, see stone? Where are you, stone? You have got 400 getting picked up. There we go. So they came from all the way over. And 18. Come on, give me more. Just fill me up completely. There we go, 40. Pick 40 up. And then hopefully the bots will stay nice and close and we can get all of this stuff again. So it's 40. I don't know why I get so lazy when there's bots around. Whoa. So that's 100. So we got 100 and let's just build all of these. And then let's chuck all of this stone back. And I feel like we don't need this many inserters either. Oh, I'm so screwing with these bots. Okay. These bots are all trying to give me stuff, and these guys are probably all going for stone brick to try and give me some, but I guess I do kind of need it at the moment. And we got 120 of these guys still to build. So let's go across here. Look at them all go. We don't really need these blue ones anymore, do we? So what we'll do here is we'll select blue undergrounds, and then gotta make sure we don't get rid of these blue undergrounds, because these ones we actually want to kill. And we'll do that and that. And we will need some blue undergrounds at the far right end, because that is where we actually will fill up the full belt. So what we'll do is we'll get the front guys done. And that should ensure a full blue belt for all of these guys. So remove that. Remove that. It almost feels like it should be a waste redoing the smelting area at this point, because we've just done so much good stuff. But then again, these guys are using coal. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to fix that. So is this done? We've still got 19 of the guys. Did I miscalculate somewhere? Because I don't feel like we need... I think I overbuilt anyway. I just had so much stone brick, and I was just like, whoa, we're going to overbuild the crap out of this. Alright, so you are backed up. You are almost dead. Let's get some big guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And give me some more, please. Jeez, that takes so long for those to build. We're up. There we go. Excellent. Then we get some of these guys. There, there, and there. I feel like that's enough. I don't know if we want to completely mine this out, but we're sort of backed up on coal, so we can only mine it out as fast as we actually use it. But we started using a bit more coal here, but it's mainly the iron. The iron is so good, and it is going up again. So we've basically averted a crisis here, which is awesome. So let's go over and let's have a quick check on our station setup. So you have not got a lot. You're going out as fast as you're going in. So this guy has never had a chance to back up in his life, which is all right, because these guys are backed up fairly decently. We've included this in the count. So there's this train coming in, and there will be another train coming in, getting loaded up. This guy is dropping down a bit. He was over 200k. Now he's at 160k. But so many of these are backed up. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, he can only hold 160k, this one. So that's why it's backed up here. And these guys are just constantly being used. So actually the throughput problem right now is, unbelievably, it's actually with the belt throughput. Who'd have thought that? All right, how far can you get? No, that's not going to help us. Oh, man, I need to run over there. Okay, let's run over. Let's dodge all of the trains and shields. I think I'm going to do another episode straight away where I get shields, because this crap is just too risky. Can you do it? Yes, you can. I'm out of belt. Of course I'm out of belt. Always out of belt. Man, I just destroyed those belt supplies. Alright, you go like that. Then you go like this. Actually, let's move that down a bit, so it doesn't override the numbers as fast as it could. Okay, so 6 of these express filter inserters can do more than a blue belt's worth. That is good to know. So now we've got 2 blue belts worth, and now you can see these guys are starting to pick up a bit more. So, yeah, we got a train waiting already. Damn, this video is just going forever. We're probably going to hit the 14-minute mark, or the 40-minute mark, but that's fine. Let's have a look. What do we need for shields? Have I researched all of the good shields yet? Solar. Where are my shields? I don't see any shields at all. There's got to be shields. There's just got to be shields. They probably need military science. We're still researching mining productivity 15, which was done ages ago, but yeah, I died, so that had to be redone. And all the other stuff we were researching, like the stacks and all that sort of stuff, has to be redone. But that's fine. Shield. Here we go. Energy Shield Mark II, Energy Shield Mark III. So we can build a whole bunch of Mark IIs. Yeah, but we'll work on that next episode, I feel like. Give me some energy shields. So now you are getting up. Not very fast. This continuous assault on this station is interesting. It's really just the blue belts can't handle it. We may have to set up another station here, purely for iron. Because we've got so much ore here, but it's just a lot. So anyway, we're done. I think next episode, I'm going to try and focus on getting some shields, because that was just horrendously bad, losing all that progress. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.